Alrighty, let's get this puppy playing.
The following content is rated explicit for language in adult
Situations. So listen with headphones. Or don't. We don't judge.
Have you ever wished that your world had more magic?
That your favorite character had survived?
How about a full-length spin-off of your favorite character?
We have a podcast for you. I don't know why I did that. And I'm Kat, and this is Firewhisky and Honey, a podcast about your favorite novel-length fan fiction of time.
Each episode, we read a chapter.
which I try to remember
from week to week.
Try
The operative word.
Without further ado, here's our recap of last week's chapter of
The Debt of Time, which she never again got right. And that's fine. I'm trying to organize these so they all match, because it's been bugging me.
All right, Kat.
I usually play this on my
it's
TV, but this is easier to do.
3 weeks
on the
now
computer.
since we finished season 1. What happened in the first book?
The snort.
things.
Wait, where here, folks?
Things.
Things.
Somebody got brought back from the dead, and they broke into the Ministry of
Who's
Magic.
they?
Serious?
And well, Sirius didn't. I mean, Sirius did break in, but like he wasn't. No, he didn't. He waited outside. Anyway, okay. First off, who got brought back from the dead?
The fact that she couldn't remember this is
Buddy.
mind-boggling.
Well,
I was thinking you were gonna do that, but I didn't, because I thought
Yeah.
you'd be like, oh, really?
no, I mean I'm still gonna give it crap for it. Who came back from the dead?
Thought it was, wait, Sirius was already alive.
No!
Okay.
I'm asking about all of book 1 here, woman.
Yes, I know that. I'm trying to remember.
It's gonna be a long season, folks.
I have Arthur Weasley. I can't remember. Like my dad says, I have CRS. Can't remember shit.
I love her dad.
But Sirius came back from the dead after Hermione figured out a life debt ritual. Also, apparently, they created some sort of bond between each other. So Sirius then joined them on a Horcrux hunt, and then from there, they did everything they did in the original series, but this time just with Sirius. Hermione and Sirius both got splinched. Hermione down her back, and like literally split the back of her back, all the way down her spine open. She's still got the mudblood scar on her arm from Bellatrix Lestrange, except this time Sirius turned into a dog and ripped out Bellatrix's throat.
Which was dope.
I'm gonna murder my husband because he's making noise again.
Well, I can't hear them, so that's fine.
Oh, also, this season I am recording on a homemade sound booth, and Kat is recording in a closet. We're waiting for her to come out, but it may take a while.
I am Harry Potter.
You are Harry Potter, and if Harry Potter taught us nothing else, it's that no one should have to live in a closet. But that does not mean you shouldn't record in the closet, because clothes make for good soundproofing, and that's what we're going for here, folks. Soundproofing. Okay, I'm talking to a box, Cat's in the closet, life's good. Also, Harry went into the Forbidden Forest to die by Voldemort's hand again. Except this time, instead of Voldemort making Hagrid carry Harry into the courtyard and everybody getting all sad-faced, Hermione, Sirius, Remus, Neville, all of them followed Harry into the forest. Sirius and Remus both got tortured in the Forbidden Forest trying to protect
Hey,
Harry.
Martina.
Hermione ended up getting tortured too. Remus managed to blow up the ground underneath the snake, which got the snake away from Voldemort, and then Neville was able to kill him with a sword, and then he tried to hurt somebody else, and Hermione accidentally killed Crabbe Sr., which was hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but like, she tried to kill Voldemort, and Voldemort just grabbed this guy and used him as a human shield, so like, no fucks were given that day. Anyway, then Harry wakes up and tries to kill Voldemort, and Voldemort tries to kill him, and then he kills Voldemort, and life's good. So the very last thing that happened in the last book was
Sweet, not
really
chaos.
ended at think right at the end of the battle. Oh, the other thing, Draco Malfoy was speaking because Sirius went to Connor like both Connors and he helped save Hermione, and Draco ended up killing his dad right after Sirius killed Bellatrix Lestrange. I think Draco also killed Fenrir Greyback, but Draco hinted that he knew there was a weird connection between Hermione and Sirius, but he's super chill now and like saved Harry's life on multiple occasions. So like,
Hello.
Anyway, the very end of the final season or final chapter / episode of season 1.
Also worth noting,
Harry
I am somebody
has
who does not
killed
believe in
Voldemort,
aesthetics
Ron
in this
is
game.
not
I believe in making
how
shit as
he did it.
easy as
He says
possible. I get rid of
Voldemort,
everything
explanation.
that looks cute. The only thing I do is put lights
Harry
near
says,
mines.
"Oh, I died, came back, but compared to you, that's old news, I guess." Talking about Sirius, and the lines that ended the last chapter of book 1 is, "Voldemort was gone, the war was over, all was well, for now."
Dun dun dun.
So after that extraordinarily long-winded entrance to recap thing, yeah, recap. That's what it's called. Does any of that ring a bell, Catherine?
Yes.
Have you actually listened to the podcast?
No. I don't like the sound of my own voice, people. I sound like a chipmunk. You all ever
Look,
hear that
now that she's gone, I can
song
say
that
she
Alvin
does.
and his brother sing where it's like, that's what I sound like.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you.
Oh, never mind. I did tell her to her face that I thought she sounded like a chipmunk.
Because I respect your
Well,
opinion.
I need a new voice. I need to sound like Wazowski. You're not follow your people of glass.
See, if she'd smoked like me, she would have
I need
sounded
a
like that.
nice cold so I can sound like I smoke 5 packs a day so I can be all like, hello,
My
baby.
babies.
Love
Phoebe.
So sad trying to
I have the box set.
Ah, boy. Echo pause. Hold on, guys. Hello? I live. I had to schedule something with the VA. Sorry, guys. Echo, play.
Resuming Spotify. I could always just go more high pitched to sound like you or like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, boy.
Watch me, Harry Potter.
God.
My son also does not like when I do that. I would absolutely do that to you guys, but
people seem to like my voices. And apparently people wish that I would read all of their fan fiction, so I'm just saying other people respect me and appreciate my gifts.
You sound like Richard Peters.
That's so fetch. I don't think my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, would appreciate that.
You imagine if your dad invented toaster strudel.
And there's the first Nordic book 2, people. Season 2 is off to a great start. Well, I mean, we've only been digressing for less than 15 minutes. So
Even though somebody said that they like my singing, so you need to take Max out more often so I can sing. I have a playlist, people.
I have a playlist.
Yeah, the voices
She did.
Hey, Sandra does not appreciate that. And we're not by any means making fun of mental health issues. It's just Claire's weird.
I mean, yeah.
Also, we definitely have mental health issues of our own, so like no judgment.
Absolutely not. Therapy, man.
Whoop, whoop. It's only gotten worse.
Alright, final thing before we get started. When is Hermione Granger's birthday?
How in the heck should I know that? Is it the same as like yours or mine or someone we know and that's why I should know this or what? I don't get it.
No, it is the... So, we premiered the day after her birthday. We premiered on September 20th. Her birthday is September 19th.
And why is this relevant?
Because Book 2, The Time Turner, Chapter 15, Courage and Craft, starts on September 17th, 1998. So,
Biscuits. Oh, well.
Okay, well, we're on chapter 2.
no, we're on Chapter 1.
But we're in chapter 2.
Book 2, Chapter 1, which is actually technically Chapter 3. So, the book's divided. The
What
entire
the
novel
fuck?
series is divided into books, but the chapters all remain numerically the same. So, like, Chapter 1 of Book 2 is still technically Chapter 15. So, if that's confusing to anybody, sorry, not sorry. Book 2 is also like 80-something chapters.
What?
We are breaking it up into multiple seasons. Most of our seasons are 20 chapters or less.
Marlin's beard.
It's weird.
I tried to break them up on really good cliffhangers because I'm evil. And Shia. Oh, also, I've been mispronouncing her name literally this entire time. It is not Shaylani, it is Shialani, and I'm super sorry.
Oh my god, just read the sentences.
September 17th,
Bossy.
Sirius sat on the front porch of his ancestral home, a glass of Ogden's finest on the step beside him, lit cigarette in his mouth. He scanned the neighborhood curiously, smiling as he watched the people around his home going about their business. With Grummold Place under renewed fidelius and extra muggle-repelling charm for good measure, he was able to enjoy muggle-watching from the open door of his home, even though Hermione often called it voyeurism, considering the muggles in question were unaware that they were being watched. He still found it soothing. It was only one of many criticisms that she brought up in regards to his behavior following the end of the war. Muggle-watching was relatively low on the list of his annoying habits, especially when compared to his drinking and smoking. Now those were grade A pet peeves of Hermione's that she was not shy about vocalizing. His smoking easily made it to the top of the list once he had permanently signed over Creature to work at Hogwarts. He avoided any talk of house elf enslavement or mistreatment of Sandra ever since. In fact, Sirius had been going out of his way to knock items off her list of annoying habits, thus avoiding any form of confrontation with her. Which was why, at that very moment, he was enjoying an early afternoon drink and cigarette on his front porch, because Hermione was currently not there to berate him about it.
Ooh, for what it's worth, I did quit smoking again in December. I got a really bad cold.
No, you are.
You used to tell me that smoking was going to make my mouth look like a cat's butthole.
Because it does, and so do straws, thank you very much. but you're more of a Hermione than I am because I don't go around correcting people's grammar.
Nah, basically.
Since Harry, Ron, and Hermione had moved into Grimmauld Place with Sirius, she spent most of her time secluded in her room. Sirius worried constantly, as did Harry, though everyone else, some celebrities. Harry, Ron, and Hermione were labeled war heroes and nicknamed the Golden Trio, a moniker that annoyed Hermione and fanfiction readers everywhere. Because everyone uses the Golden Trio in their stories. Shia gets a pass because she's one of the early ones, but it's brightest witch of her age, Golden Trio. They're really commonly used phrases in fanfiction, especially about Hermione.
Okay.
A moniker that annoyed Hermione, seeing as she was very audible about her dislike of nicknames. While the rest of the wizarding world began
Like the emphasis I put on that.
Diagon Alley and the Ministry of Magic, those who fought in the war were still repairing themselves and the wounds they suffered because of it. Harry's chosen way to heal was to move on with life and be as normal as possible. Sirius encouraged him when he joined the new R training class alongside Ron, invited by Minister of Magic himself. Kingsley had offered similar positions to Sirius and Draco, both declined. Sirius with a string of colorful profanities, Draco with a mocking glare. Instead of rejoining the workforce with the efforts to rebuild society, Sirius focused on rebuilding his family, which of course included Harry and Hermione, but also now extended back to his blood, family that he had long ago slid away from. Per Hermione's encouragement, he decided to reconnect with his cousins. With Malfoy Manor having served as headquarters for Voldemort and the Death Eaters, the property was confiscated by the Ministry, forcing Narcissa and Draco to seek shelter elsewhere. Andromeda had all but insisted that her younger sister and nephew stay with her, as both women had grown to rely on one another in their grief. Unable to stand the sound of the constantly sobbing women, or so he whinged to Sirius, Draco took his offer to stop by Grimmauld Place anytime, quite literally, much to the annoyance of Harry and Ron. Sirius took charge of Hermione's healing himself since everyone else assumed she was smart enough to know what was best for her. He would wake her every morning with breakfast treats from a nearby bakery, seeing that he had no idea how to properly use the kitchen in the basement. When she would return to her room or the library to lock herself in for long hours of reading, Sirius would insist that she take breaks and get out of the house. Entering the diverging parts of town made such forays difficult, as her celebrity status kept her in a constant spotlight, which she absolutely detested. So, he had suggested some of his favorite muggle locations, where they would go and drown in mismatched memories. The nightmares, of course, were the worst, but Sirius had years of doing them. Guys, I'm out of practice. It's been like, God, how long has it been since we recorded? I think the last thing we recorded was the
Can I get to
or the 4-on-4.
I own it on the Xbox.
And that was before Christmas. And it is now January 3rd. We did not get enough recording done for the holiday.
Claire's New Year's resolution is to learn how to read.
I will kill you.
Okay, Liam Neeson.
Alright, cool. That doesn't.
And I will kill you.
We have to transfer.
Anyway.
Did you tell our fans what I did for you?
No. Should I?
Yeah.
Claire went out in 40-degree weather and got me peanut butter Goo Goo clusters. They are the unicorn of Goo Goo clusters. They are very hard to find.
Not anymore.
The only place you can get them is at the Goo Goo cluster factory, which she happens to live near.
I do not live anywhere near the Google cluster, but I do work about 15 minutes away. So,
well, same difference.
She bitched about it in one of the episodes and said that I should go get her Google clusters. So, like the wonderful, lifelong, heterosexual partner that I am, I went and got them for her.
Well, I wasn't going to tell you this, but my dad actually gave me a box of them for Christmas. And I said, where did you get these? And he was like, you could buy them on Amazon. And I was like, no way. So now I have...
Yeah, they're also like double the price because I almost did that. Also, to your dad.
Well, now I have all the clusters I need.
Yeah, you don't cluster around your love handles. Cluster.
Well, it's better than a cluster bug.
Yeah. Kind of hope they cluster around your ants.
I don't need that. God, if it gets any bigger, I'm gonna be like Kim K and not fit into my dang pants.
Dude, somebody the other day, they were like, They were asking my husband, they were like, "Do you guys have any like Latin American in her?" He goes, "No." African American? No. She's got like a butt. And he's like, "Yeah, no, pretty much 100% white. Like, as white as they come white." So,
I'm pretty sure that was
Yeah.
my endocrinologist, reproductive endocrinologist.
I know I didn't get it from the Irish side of the family. No offense to the Irish people. Speaking of Irish people, that just reminded me, we have listeners in Finland.
Really?
So if you are a Finnish listener, please reach out to us on like Twitter or Facebook or email. Because if you don't live in the United States, give us a shout out. Or actually, if you do live in the United States, let us know where all of our fans are from. Because like those of you who donate on Patreon, obviously we can see where you're from. And we have people from Australia to Quebec to England, but we apparently have listeners in Finland. So
I was very excited by this. We ended up having listeners pretty much everywhere. Like, not Antarctica, obviously, but everywhere else.
I like looked over and seen her texting, and she has to go back and forth for the keypads when she's talking to people at home, and I was just like, oh my god,
the umlauts. I think they have umlauts.
Yeah, and I think it's hilarious because sometimes she's like, "Is this spelled correctly in English?" And
I don't fucking know.
Close enough. Anyway, so dead of time.
Yeah.
We digress. The nightmares, of course, were the worst. But Sirius had years of experience in dealing with them. Harry and Ron, however, were horrified by Hermione's.
I love how she totally ignored the fact that he had years of experience dealing with something that had just started.
Sirius already there, holding her in his arms and stroking her hair.
I get points for not emphasizing it. Being like, "Gee, do you notice anything weird?"
Sirius insisted that he was responsible for everyone in the house, and that Harry needed to let him do his job.
Also, I should not be standing at this desk. I sprained my ankle last Friday on my birthday. Whoops.
He'd been ostracized by most of the community,
That was
including
fine.
Twilight Society, for his new blood trader status, something with which Sirius was quite familiar. He took the boy under his wing and did what he could to make Draco feel worthwhile. Harry and Ron refused to be anything more than cordial to the Slytherin, so Sirius had suggested that Draco help him get Hermione out of her shop. The two shared the trid.
Hagrid is knocking at your door.
Sorry. Yeah, it's Jimmy Cloven. I think it's Jimmy Cloven, the basement door.
Oh my god, Claire, can't you just work with me for once? Jesus.
Oh, the basement door, that must have been
It's a baby.
before we moved.
Especially around the middle.
Yes, that is correct.
Thanks, Alex Trebek.
That makes me sad.
Right.
If I was him, I would like have my gravestone say "suck it," and then he's like Alex. That's what I would do if I were him. But that's just because
Yeah, but I do already have this.
God, I hope Sean Connery gives an writes eulogy and puts "suck it Trebek." Or better yet, Alex Trebek writes a letter to Connery and says "suck it Connery." That'd be great. But anyway, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's an SNL bit. Sean Connery plays Jeopardy, and he keeps saying "suck it Trebek," and it's great. Anyway, so Sirius and Draco shared.
the two shared the
The
trait.
two, referring to Sirius and Draco, shared the trait of being able to get under her skin, provoking her to emotions other than empathy, and Sirius was grateful for the help. His gratitude might have been premature. Draco's voice echoed within the house. "Sirius!" Sirius launched his cigarette into the street as though it burned him, and he quickly poured his fire whiskey over the side of the steps before pushing the glass itself out of sight.
Alcohol abuse.
He took a deep breath just in time to hear Draco's frustrated sigh as the younger man cleared the corner of the entrance hallway. A quick survey told Sirius he had been rash in tossing his vices. "Hermione's not with you?" Draco's lip twisted in annoyance. "She'll be here soon. I took the flu because I figured it would be faster since she was headed off to an apparition point. Thought I should give you a heads up about her current mood." Sirius glared as he walked into the house, closing the door behind him. "What did you do?" Draco rolled his eyes. I did what you told me to do. Took her for lunch. And no, I did not suggest she was putting on weight again. I've still got the burn marks from the hex she sent at me over that one, he said with a scowl. We went to a bloody bookshop. Why is she in a mood then? Sirius asked as they moved fully into the house. Reaching for his wand, he cast an air freshening charm around his body to get rid of the remnants of the cigarette he had abandoned too quickly. Before Draco could say another word, there was a loud crack of apparition from outside. The front door blew violently open and Hermione stepped out into the house, her mass of wild curls sparking at the ends, a look of rage and humiliation clearly painted across her face. The second...
When you read that, all I can picture, and I'm totally gonna nerd out right now, but if anybody has ever seen the first Ghostbusters where what's her face gets Zara with a crack, his name is inside her body and her hair is like, oh, that's what that makes.
Oh god, what is her name? Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, there we go. Finding Dory. I'm Sigourney Weaver.
I thought she was in there.
Her voice.
Yeah, she's a gift.
Thank
did
you.
I put the goddamn... Okay. No, that's still not what I need.
The second the door slammed shut behind her, the portrait of Sirius's mother began screaming. Blemish upon the noble house of my father! That's a face. Okay, I have to make the faces to make the voices.
Lisa, can I have some more?
Shut up.
Read.
She smiled. She wants to. Yep.
Wait, did I not put in the fucking gem shit?
But before she started spewing out more creative words, Sirius flipped his wand to shut the curtains. Stop flipping me off. I flipped you off first. Quit rossing me. He smiled sweetly at Hermione, approaching her carefully, as though she were a wild hippogriff, nearly going so far as to bow before her. Afternoon, love. Everything all right? At the sound of the slammed door, Harry and Ron appeared over the rails in the staircase. What'd you do to piss her off this time, Malfoy?
Malfoy.
Are you two finally done being friends? We're not friends, Weasley, Draco sneered. Fine, whatever you are. Is it over? It was the good old days when we could hex you and she'd punch you in the face. Shut up, Ron, Harry sighed in frustration. Hermione, is everything okay? No! She screamed, immediately burst into tears, rushing past Sirius and Draco, shoving the latter with her shoulder as she flew up the stairs in a tornado of sobs. Sirius watched helplessly as she brushed past Harry and Ron. He tried to stop her, but failed miserably. The door banged shut and all of the men let out a collective sigh of irritation. Draco finally broke the silence. Seeing the Daily Prophet this morning, he handed the folded paper in his hands over to Sirius, before turning on his heel toward the large, formal dining room, likely raiding Sirius's secret stash of scotch, Draco's not-so-secret, guilty pleasure. I'd like to say that I said Sirius's secret stash of scotch without stumbling. How bad? Harry asked, as he Ron descended the stairs to meet Sirius in the hallway. They cast their gaze over the opened paper in Sirius's hands, where a large, moving picture of Hermione and Draco was plastered on the front page. The two appeared sitting outside Foley Fortescue's ice cream parlor. Ugh, so good. Neither looked overly pleased in the photo, though as the picture moved, Draco pushed his half-eaten sundae across the table to Hermione. It had only been a few days ago when Sirius suggested the two get out of the house. Harry and Ron had been at the ministry undergoing R training, while Sirius made plans with Remus for the day. Hermione,
I do not miss having to say R regularly. It's the fucking worst.
Sirius had asked his young cousin to distract her. It was not the picture that caught his attention, but the ridiculous headline and attached article surrounding it. Harry Potter broken by Golden Girl by Rita Skeeter.
Rita Skeeter.
Sirius groaned and began to read it aloud. It seems the boy who defeated you-know-who twice has more on his plate than fighting dark wizards in the weeks following his great triumph. As this reporter stated in her latest award-winning biography, Golden Trio, Young Love and War, said Golden Trio, consisting of war heroes Harry Potter, Ronald Weasley, and their shared love interest Muggle-born Hermione Granger, spent the better part of this past year on the run from the forces of darkness, Under the pressures of war, they found love in the arms of one another. Details of the love triangle can be found in the pages of Golden Trio, Young Love and War, available at local bookshops now. It's no secret that Gryffindor Golden Girl spent the majority of her time at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in the arms of many famous young heartthrobs. She first appeared on the scene during the Triwizard Tournament, which had been brought back to Hogwarts in order to establish unity between the wizarding schools. Unfortunately, Miss Granger brought dissension to the tournament in the form of her first love triangle between herself, Harry Potter, and famed Bulgarian seeker and Triwizard champion Victor Crumb. Despite our world still healing from the aftermath of the war, it appears that Miss Granger has no qualms about inflicting new I got too fast. Despite our world still healing from the aftermath of the war, it appears that Miss Granger has no qualms about inflicting new wounds on her famed lovers Potter and Weasley. The Princess of Gryffindor now finds herself in the arms of self-proclaimed Slytherin prince and supposedly reformed Death Eater Draco Malfoy. It begs many questions, including... Stop reading, Draco advised him, reappearing at Sirius's side with a glass of scotch in hand. Let's just say that mine and Granger's loyalties in the war are called into question, and she's also rumored to be pregnant with my child. But depending on whether or not the child comes up with red or black hair, it could be one of yours, he said, gesturing to Ron and Harry, who gaped at him. I know. I don't get it either. As if any girl would pass up sex with me for either of you. Harry shook his head, staring down at the words. This is really bad. Very observant, Potter. Now, one of you, go fix her. Draco gestured his hand towards the stairs. If I wanted to be around crying women, I'd go home to my mother and my aunt. In fact, I think I do prefer their company, he said, finishing his scotch and setting the glass down on a nearby dresser. Cousin, always a pleasure. He dipped his head to Sirius and headed for the door. I fully expect to be compensated for being forced to deal with an irate Muggleborn. Brat. Ron muttered as Draco evaporated from the top step of the porch. Sirius turned and smiled at his godson. You want to take care of her? Harry glared at Sirius and Ron. Cowards. Sirius shrugged. He knew that Hermione in this state was something he had a reputation for making worse. Sad and distraught, he could handle. Scared or passionate, he could certainly help with. Not wow. But when it came to the humiliation of publicity, he was terrible at comfort. He had plenty of publicity himself and took it all in stride, either energetically feeding into the rumors for his own amusement, or ignoring the papers altogether. Making such suggestions to Hermione would only piss her off, and this was 1 week where he was determined to keep on her good side at all costs. Remus is supposed to be over soon, he said. If she's up to company, we can stick her in a room with him. They can communicate over bad publicity, and he can cheer her up by talking about boring books. Looks like I won't miss much then, Ron nodded, and headed towards the flue. I'm going to stay at the Burrow for a few days. Mum's upset because I never come round anymore. Don't forget, Hermione's birthday is Saturday, Harry reminded him. I got it, Ron said with a smile, and stepped into the green flames of the fireplace, vanishing from sight. All right, Sirius said with a chuckle, returning his focus on Harry. You go and be the big hero. Tell her you'll pull the Chosen One card and have the Daily Prophet shut down. Harry shook his head with a laugh.
I'm trying to remember, does Hermione end up buying the Daily Prophet? Because I feel like that's a thing.
Towards the stairs, towards Hermione's room, just as the front door opened and Remus stepped through. Though he complained to Sirius about little sleep dealing with Teddy and an exhausted Tonks, Remus still looked younger than ever. Fatherhood clearly suited him, as well as manner, though he often said he was eager to get out of the house as often as possible, considering he and Tonks had both been cooped up for the length of her pregnancy at Sirius's request. Is she here? Remus asked. Upstairs in her room, more than likely sobbing her heart on to Harry's good-natured shoulder. Sirius
Definitely sounded like I said hard on.
And led Remus into the large dining room where he narrowed his eyes at the open bottle of scotch on the counter. Sirius wondered how on earth Draco was surviving at Andromeda's place without having house elves constantly picking up after him. Remus sighed. I take it she's read this morning's paper? The suggestion that Hermione, of all people, would have a love affair with Malfoy is hysterically funny. I'm sure she doesn't see it that way. Give her a couple of days, Sirius said, his words laced with hidden meaning that only Remus could fully understand. I personally think there are more amusing romantic pairings for Hermione. Remus grinned slyly at Sirius, who rolled his eyes, giving him a rude gesture with one hand, while he set his bottle of scotch back into the cupboard with the other.
The fact that she was so oblivious to this was just. She was not. She was tapped out.
At the end sat an old half-empty bottle of Blishen's Firewhisky. Sorry, guys, never seen that before. Blishen's Firewhisky that he remembered was his father's favorite brand. 1971. A good year. So, what's left to do? Sirius asked anxiously. Remus raised a brow. For the party? I'm a little more concerned with what happens after the party, Mimi. Sirius eyed his friend. All I have to do is open my house to all our friends, not to spoil the witch, and stay sober the day of. You're the one in charge of the important stuff. Are you sure you're ready? Does it matter? No, but it's always been a time-sensitive issue, Remus admitted. Lost yet?
Yes.
Immediately.
He let out a
Yes.
loud laugh at the ironic choice of words. I'm ready. After a moment, his laughter faded, and he eyed the Firewhisky in the cabinet, wondering if the different brand would be able to ease his worries since Ogden's no longer the trick. I hate not knowing how this will all play out. If it works, and it's going to bring up a lot of shit from the past, and I'm going to have to tell Harry everything. Never mind the rest of the world, and Merlin forbid, Molly Weasley. I'm planning on not being here when Molly finds out the truth, Remus admitted. I'd like to at least live to see Teddy go to Hogwarts. Do you have the bracelet? I snatched it from the Potter vault when I went with Harry a few months ago to find a gift for Ginny's birthday. I suggested he give her something of Lily's. Made it easy to dig through the jewelry boxes without him picking on. It's all wrapped up and ready to go. How about your little gift? It's all set. Feel how their voices are so close together. Tugging anxiously on the silver chain around his neck, he asked, do you think she's going to be pissed at us? At me? You? Undoubtedly.
Indubitably.
Hands down his face. Fan-fucking-tastic. So, what do you think of book 2 so far?
What's going on? It's so
What's
long.
going on?
I'd just like to point out the fact that you've been lost literally this entire series. But there's a lot of hinting and a lot of suggesting, a lot of foreshadowing, and you're not going to get it until the end of this chapter, beginning of the next chapter.
Great.
Yeah.
I just want the dirty stuff to come because that's what I can commentate more.
You'll have a lot of stuff to commentate on in the next chapter.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, well, it's not dirty, but it's close.
That make me crazy.
Sing it, Cat.
You need to calm down.
You hate me and you don't want me to ever have fun.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I just got that joke. I just got that joke. I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined. No, keep asking me questions. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Echo, pause. Echo, pause. So, there was a Seahawks player for NFL that's American football. And this dude's freaking beast, but he apparently got in trouble because he didn't want to talk to reporters, and they're like, you have to or you'll get fined. So he did, and then proceeded to say, I'm just here so I don't get fined, over and over and over. It's great. I feel like this one is fully designed. I don't think I can do, except do I have another door? I need like a Wally door. Oh, there it is. There's the option. Alright, do I have you know what? We're gonna go with decorative anchor. It's not actually Wally, but it's the closest I've got. Alright, so the Pixar floor I think is done. Oh, okay, yeah. So Wally is as big as it. Sugar Rush, Scare Floor. Okay, floors. 4. These are not. These might be right. I think I actually made this. Never. Oop, shit. Let's go check. 5th floor. That one's right. That's right. I think this might be Nola Gary. And then this. Certain that's Acrobat. Alright, so I need to check. I need to write all this shit down. So 3rd floor is Pixar. 4th floor is classic Disney. Echo Play.
Resuming Spotify.
I could go to the beach. Dish.
Go fuck yourself.
I do, because I don't have a man.
Oh my god. Well, folks, you heard it here first. Sounds like those beer bottles are still losing their labels.
Well, they're not, because I haven't been there in a really long time. I actually haven't had a drink in July.
It was like New Year's, 2 days ago. Did you know?
Yeah, you know what I was doing on New Year's? I was crying, and then I had to suck it up and go to my family that was in town's hotel room so we could play this really stupid game called Avalon, which is very, very hard, by the way. So, because I was frustrated,
remember ever
and I was
playing that
trying
game.
to figure it out, I quit and I sat on the couch and drank hot chocolate when my dad played, and then at 11:30 I was like, we have to go home. So we came home, I went to bed being all sad and stuff. So, yeah.
Jamie and I paid a $15 cover at our favorite dive bar, and it came with a free breakfast buffet.
Oh, good for you.
If anybody ever wants to make me happy, literally all it takes is biscuits and gravy. That's it.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh
Being
my
biscuits.
god.
Are you gonna try? Oh, I'm so baby, and it's really cute. Why are you looking at Instagram? We're recording a podcast.
We're talking right now.
Okay, turn off your ADHD. It's reading time again.
The baby. Oh, sorry, that's Frankie. He stole my name. Anyway.
That's the sound of an empty uterus, friends.
No, that's the sound of a lonely, bitter person who hates the world.
That is also
Ew.
other thing from book one that I forgot to mention that this actually is important.
Nice segue.
Well, I just saw the date. Never mind. So, Hermione and Sirius kissed, right?
Yeah.
And Sirius was like, we'll talk about this kiss when we're not in the middle of a giant war, right?
Sure, why not?
Actually, no, you know what, come to think of it, I think they had this discussion while they were on the. But anyway, clearly there was some sort of weird connection between them. There was clearly some sort of bond. And, you know, like an actual bond, though. And Sirius said that they would discuss the bond the day after her birthday.
Oh, and that's coming up because the sentence says it was the evening of.
They're supposed to talk on September 20th, 1998, the day after her 19th birthday. So, September 19th, 1998. The evening of her 19th birthday was strangely calm. Hermione's friends gathered together at Grimmauld Place, where Mrs. Weasley had spent all day cooking up a feast, despite pleading with her not to make a fuss. Since Hogwarts had yet to finish the repairs in the castle, the opening of the school had been postponed until November, which allowed Ginny to attend the birthday celebration. Hermione, however, had been upset about the delay, considering she had decided to return to school to make up her 7th year. Despite Sirius telling her over and over to take her time making up her mind about going back, she refused to be swayed. Guests began to arrive, and Hermione tasked herself with being a beautiful hostess, while Sirius played bartender to all of the new arrivals. He thanked them for coming, insisting that they did not need to, and hoped that they had not changed plans on her behalf. It seemed
How?
because you are always trying to like not be a burden on other people, unless it's me, in which case you just like slap that shit on top of me like Louis Vuitton match luggage.
Well, that's why you were born.
Yeah, I was literally here to be your bellhop. Emotional baggage bellhop.
Sure.
I'm your emotional baggage bellhop.
Hey, that would be a really cute Halloween costume for us if we're ever in the same place.
We're both dressed as bellhops, just carrying suitcases that say like childhood trauma, anxiety, depression, emotional instability, toxic ex-boyfriends.
Yeah.
Jesus. Actually, everybody, congratulations. There's your Halloween costume for next year. You're welcome.
I mean, this year.
Yeah, it's 2020.
God.
I see clearly what Halloween's gonna look like. Because I got 2020.
Oh my
God.
It's the roaring 20s all over again. We're all going to be wearing fringe, doing the Charleston.
Hell yeah. There's gonna be legal machine guns, and there's gonna be a plague, just like there was in the 1920s and the 1820s, and we may even have a world war, just like we did in the last 20s. It's gonna be great. Also, prohibition.
Anyways, the dead of time.
Yeah, this was the episode that got me in trouble.
Nashville, so you can party it up at the prohibition-style speakeasies.
You love speakeasy.
We have speakeasies. It's very in right now. So, dead of time. As the presents were brought in and stacked on a large table in the corner, she paled. It was one thing to have her friends make a big deal about her birthday, but quite another for them to expect her to awkwardly stand in the spotlight and be doted upon with gifts she did not need, whilst everyone stared at her. It was not until Remus and Tonks made their entrance with little Teddy that she excused herself from the welcome wagon committee, taking the tiny boy into her arms with a bright smile. Can I just have him for my birthday? Hermione grinned as she snuggled her face into the side of Teddy's plump cheeks, kissing him repeatedly as he giggled and changed his hair from straight blue locks to honey brown curls. He's teething. Feel free to keep him, Remus said with a smirk. Tonks gave a little chuckle at her husband's comment and kissed Hermione's cheek in greeting. Hermione took notice of Remus's tired eyes and how he looked at her with a sad smile before excusing himself to the loo, slipping downstairs. She pretended to not notice the small gift in his hands. Give me my godson, Harry demanded with a happy laugh as he stole Teddy from her grip and held the boy proudly, as Teddy's hair changed from brown curls to straight black. He's going to end up with issues. Parents who are too eager to hand him over and to hover in Hermione won't stop kissing him. You're too old for him, Hermione. Age is just a number, Harry. Hermione in her hair too. Teddy's now messy black hair. Trying to get the back to stay down. I should know. I've been reminded of my own age many times today. There was a loud whoosh from the room, and Hermione looked up to see Ron stumble out of the fireplace, a haphazardly wrapped gift in his hands. Happy birthday, Hermione! He kissed her cheek in greeting. Thank you, she said, looking at the gift. Any chance I can convince you to return whatever this is, and instead stop calling me Hermione? Ron scoffed. You and nicknames. Sirius calls you Kitten. That's not a nickname, it's a pet name. Oh.
That's a pet name.
That's not a nickname, it's a pet name, Sirius defended, handing a bottle of butterbeer to Ron. Do I look like a pet to you? Hermione put her hands on her hips. And then, as Sirius opened his mouth, she narrowed her eyes. Don't answer that. Is it time for presents yet? Ginny bounced on the balls of her feet, snatching Ron's gift and tossing it onto the large pile on the table. I'm dying to know what everyone got you, and if anything's better than my present, which is so unlikely. Hermione frowned, feeling uncomfortable at the ridiculously large pile of gifts. I really wish you hadn't gone to such trouble. Ginny ignored her entirely, moving her arm through Hermione's and dragging her towards the table. Gifts were opened, and Hermione spent the better part of a half hour thanking people graciously, while feeling extremely guilty since so many people had put forth so much effort and were far too generous. Most of her friends brought her books, which was expected, though Ginny had given her tickets to a Weird Sisters concert for when she would be home for Christmas. Harry had given her an old book on runes that he had found in his family's vault. The inside cover had Lily Evans written in lovely penmanship. Fred and George gave her a large box of various Weasley's Wizard Wheezes items that she was afraid to touch, and Ron had given her a gift card to Honeydews. When most of the guests departed for the night, Hermione was grateful to see them go. She had been more introverted than usual since the end of the war, and a big gathering made her a bit anxious. She had gone to help clean up after the party, but a determined Mrs. Weasley refused her assistance, so Hermione thought to repair to the library. She turned to go down the stairs, but was instantly blocked off by a sweetly smiling Sirius, a small crimson box in his hands. "You thought I didn't get you anything?" He grinned smugly, and she blushed. "Open it." Hermione opened the small container as Sirius held it out for her, and her attention immediately fell on a shiny gold bracelet that flashed red in flickering lights of the overhead chandelier. She gasped at the sight, instantly recognizing it as goblin-made and therefore expensive, though she could not bring herself to yell at him for going overboard, considering the very genuine look of anticipation on his face. She felt her cheeks flush, wondering if a gift of this kind was some sort of pure-blood gesture. There was a book in the library about courting protocols, but Hermione had avoided it, not wanting to be teased should Harry or Ron, or, God forbid, Draco, catch her reading it. "Sirius, this is too much." "It's really not," he insisted, pulling the bracelet out and putting it on her extended wrist, setting the clasp. "Just an old heirloom I had lying around." He
Why
smiled
can't
down
I
at
put
her,
anything
and
on
she
that
momentarily
side?
got lost in the variations of gray in his eyes. The warmth in her cheeks turned red-hot under his gaze, forcing her to turn away from him. She and Sirius had yet to discuss the bond that came along with the life debt ritual she had used to bring him back from the Vale. Any mention of the bond, or the extremely steamy kiss they had shared in the caved-in passage after destroying Hufflepuff's cup, and he would repeat the promise he had made while they had been on the run. They would discuss it all the day after her birthday. Though she was not certain why he insisted on putting it off any longer, she had agreed. Suddenly, she realized how nervous she was to bring the subject up with him. Despite the butterflies in her stomach, she whispered, "Tomorrow's the day after my birthday." Sirius leaned in close and tucked a curl behind her ear, making her shiver. "I remember. We'll talk then. I promise." Hermione turned her gaze down to look at the beautiful gift. She strained her focus for a moment as she saw an engraving on the goblin-forged bangle and raised a brow. "Sirius, these aren't the words of your house." "I never said it was a black heirloom," Sirius laughed. "I wouldn't dare to give you anything that once belonged to my psychotic family." "Animo et astutia." Hermione repeated the Latin words aloud. "Sirius, where did you get this?" "By courage and craft." She quirked her lips, knowing the translation of the words herself. "I asked you where, not how." Harry came around the corner. "Where have I heard that saying before?" "Anywhere in Godric's Hollow," Sirius replied. "You might have read it on anything in your vault in Gringotts. Those are the words of the House Potter." At his explanation, Hermione's eyes widened, and she moved to unclasp the bracelet as though it were suddenly deemed much too valuable and delicate for her to wear. "Sirius, I can't accept this." "Yes, you can. It belonged to Harry's family. Now it's yours." "I'm not a Potter, Sirius. I can't accept this." She turned around, extending her wrist to her best friend, insisting that he take it off of her. "Harry, you should—" "Nope." Harry shook his head, cutting her off with a smile that somehow made his green eyes sparkle. "I agree with Sirius. You're my sister, and that makes you a Potter. Besides, I like the idea of you having something that connects you to my family. If anyone honors the words of my house, it's you. Courage and craft? Might as well say Hermione Granger." "See?" Sirius gestured to Harry. "Even Harry says it's okay." "I still don't feel right about it, but fine." Hermione frowned, suddenly feeling very guilty and unworthy at the same time. "You can take it back anytime you want, Harry. When you have children of your own, you can pass it along to them." Harry laughed. "Just take the gift, Hermione, and stop arguing with everyone. You fought every single person who brought you a birthday present tonight." "Well, I told you not to get me anything in the first place, so it's not my fault," she countered. Sirius interrupted the back and forth. I think we're missing the big moment here. I gave her a birthday gift, and I haven't gotten any thanks. Thank you, Sirius, Hermione gently murmured before she leaned in and kissed his cheek, the soft hair of his beard tickling her lips. Now, if the two of you were done forcing presents on me, I'm excited to go to the library and read all of my new books. She grinned and hugged Harry before turning and walking down the stairs, through the open doors of the large black family library, where Remus had been kind enough to deposit the large collection of new books that her friends and family had given her that evening. She turned to the stack of tomes that had been assembled in a tower on the large oak coffee table in the center of the room. On top of the stack sat a small crimson box tied with a gold ribbon. Assuming it was another gift from Sirius, since the boxes matched, Hermione sighed and spun back to shout at the door at him. When she turned, however, she came face to face with Sirius and Remus, who were lingering in the doorway. She narrowed her eyes at Sirius and gestured to the gift. What's that? That's actually from me, Sirius smiled softly. Oh.
Remus smiled
Okay,
softly.
did I say Sirius?
Yes.
Sirius is right above Remus, so I swapped it. My bad. Thanks for catching. That's actually from me, Remus smiled softly. Oh, Hermione said, embarrassed, as she recalled the box that he had earlier disappeared with. Her curiosity was certainly piqued, as she wondered what could be inside, and what Remus would want hidden from the rest of the party guests. Dora and I are heading out. I wanted to come and say goodbye. Remus slowly approached her, looking incredibly anxious as he pulled her close to him, wrapping his arms around her. She hugged him back tightly, feeling as he breathed deeply. I hope you had a wonderful birthday, Hermione. You really deserve something good after everything you've done. She ignored the praise and released him, reaching for the box. Let me open your present while you're right here. Remus gently grabbed her wrist before she touched the gift. No. Wait until I leave. It's private.
Yeah.
Her eyes widened slightly, and she watched as he winced, his face turning a bit pink. It's just, you might not like it. He frowned, and his soft eyes momentarily flashed gold. The next time I see you, you can tell me if you like it. Is everything okay? She asked quietly.
Not bad from Merlin's office.
His eyes only shone through when Remus was feeling familiar physical triggers. Hope so, he said. He gave her a tight smile before letting her go, placing a hand on Sirius's shoulder before vacating the library. Is he okay? Hermione asked worriedly. He's got a lot on his mind, Sirius said. We've been going through a few stints of nostalgia lately. Brought up some intense memories from the past. He shrugged until he walked into the room, reaching for her bracelet-clad wrist and tugging her toward him. It's almost the day after your birthday. She swallowed and nodded nervously. Before we dig into old magics and awkward adult conversations, are you allowing old dog one last moment of breathlessness? He asked, his gray eyes dark and deep. Your eyes are getting real wide there, friend. They can't see your face. She's making a lot of facial expressions. They're just not coming across verbally. Her breath hitched in her throat, terrified that the warmth his touch was spreading through her body was caused by the magic she had used to bring him back to life. A strong part of her doubted the authenticity of his affections, but she didn't have the heart to push him away, so she nodded her head in consent.
They're gonna bake some cookies.
Sirius cupped her cheek with the palm of his hand and leaned in towards her, ever so slightly brushing his lips against hers.
I thought she was so quick to be like, yeah, they're gonna sleep together.
Shaking, and he appeared to be holding her breath, leaving her struggling to think of how to respond. She knew what she wanted to do, of course, but with Harry just upstairs, she couldn't seem to find that infamous Gryffindor courage.
Oh yeah, like Harry gives a crap.
If you find out your best friend is wanting your godfather, you can courteous that.
Yeah, well, it could be worse what happened to get burned. That was a whole new level of friendship right there. Anyway, you have no idea.
Kind of glad this isn't the episode we listened to with her.
A shiver went down her spine, and she breathed in deeply. Sirius smelled like fire whiskey, leather, and the lingering hint of tobacco, which made her want to scold him, but not right then. Before she had a chance to properly react to his lips against hers, he pulled away from her with a nervous stare. "Happy birthday, kitten," he whispered, his fingers momentarily tightening their hold on her. "No matter what happens, promise me you'll just try to be happy, all right?" "Sirius, I don't understand." "No, no more talking until tomorrow. Now, open Remus's gift. He's been fussing about it forever." He smiled and stepped away from her, moving towards the door of the library until, with what looked like great reluctance, he slipped out of the room. Hermione exhaled slowly, trying to ease her racing heart. Why did Sirius have such an effect on her? It had to be magic. He had been so different since she had pulled him from the veil. She remembered that, before he died, he sometimes avoided her while she stayed at Grimmauld
What the
Place,
fuck?
almost
Where
to
did
the
all
point
of my
where she
Mickey
thought she
shit go?
disliked her, which hurt, because she always felt a little drawn to the mysterious wizard. Since he had returned from the veil, Sirius had been overly attentive, protective, and abundant in flirtations, though she assumed he was that way with many women. However, she had never seen him kiss another woman, certainly not like how he had kissed her during the battle, or just now. Refusing to get caught up in the mysteries of Sirius Black, Hermione turned her attention
Oh,
to
I
the
think
two
I
boxes
did
of afternoon books.
the
She
Mickey
smiled,
set.
thinking how silly it was that Remus was so worried about her not liking his gift. He was always so thoughtful, despite the age difference, and the fact that he had once been her professor. She considered him one of her most treasured friends. She was certain to love whatever it was that gave her. She picked up the small box and pulled on the gold ribbon. When her fingers touched it, she realized it was not a ribbon at all, but a small gold chain. She raised her brow at the sensation, and her eyes grew wide with panic. The chain suddenly glowed bright blue, and she felt a familiar tugging behind her navel that screamed "Portkey" to her experienced body. But there was also another familiar sensation, something she had not felt in years. The feeling of flying backwards, very, very fast.
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's the end. Any guesses? I know, you never have guesses.
Because I have absolutely no idea.
That's fair.
Whatever, it's fine. I'm not the only one.
That's true. No guesses? No thoughts? What do you think of what just happened?
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know.
Is your mind blown? Are you confused? Are you feeling all of the emotions?
Yeah, I have a feeling stuff's gonna go down.
Like Chinatown.
Yeah.
Oh my Donkey Kong. Also, the title of book 2 really should have given this away, but that's fine. You weren't paying attention. Scroll up to the top.
I'm not Harry Potter smart.
Scroll up to the top. It says book 2 with the title and chapter 2, or chapter 15. What's it called?
Oh, it says the Time Turner, and that's what got spoiled for me. Knowledge. Okay. Cool.
She's
So,
pretty.
This is where she's going.
Back in time.
No shit, Sherlock. Where?
Oh, Claire froze. Video is frozen. Oh, she's moving again.
Where do you think she's going in time?
Back to the future. Are you counting? Wait a second in time. That sounded much better in my head.
We're looking for time frames here, woman.
I have no idea. In the movie, she went back to saving Buffy. What do I know?
Well, yeah, but this isn't the movies, and this is also 6 years, 7 years after that.
I don't know.
No, I can't fucking math. 4 to 5 years, jeez.
I have absolutely no idea. I just understand that she's going back in time to when there was something with a debt, and that's all I know because it's in the title. Oh, look at she's mad eye.
I'm making funny faces. Anyway, I think this is probably going to end up being our longest chapters because we are now at an hour and 15 minutes almost, which is wild.
Which 90 minutes ended up being our huge. But
before we go, we'd like to thank our new Patreon supporters and our producer level foxes for all of their magical support. Our foxes are Carissa Horton, Krista, Ryder, Ashley Thurman, Brittany Lopez, Claire Luciano, Elise Wolfson, Julian Foles, Martina, Miranda Eskew, Sophie Segator, Amanda Zurcher, I'm certain I butchered that name, and Ashley Enstrom. Our newest donors, one of our newest ones, is, of course, the poor girl I just butchered, Amanda Zurcher, and Brittany Lopez. Thank you so much. We would also like to thank Sarah McFarland, Shay Hearn, Kelsey Melillo, Ryland, Crystal Lewis, and Beth Bonner. Thank you so much for all of your support. We really appreciate you guys, and we would not be able to make this podcast without your help. This is also when I come to you and say that we understand that the holidays just happened, which is probably why a number of you may have reduced or removed your patronage, which we get. Really understandable. Holidays are important and they're very expensive. This podcast does cost a fair amount to create, and the people footing the bill for that right now mostly is us. So, if you like the podcast, if you like what we're putting forth, if you want this wonderful gift that we have given you, and I'm not saying your opinion because we think it's pretty awesome. If you'd like this to continue, please donate to the Patreon, even if it's only $1, that's great. If you can't afford to donate to the Patreon, we completely understand. We're glad that you listen. Bumping up our numbers is great. If you'd like to contribute in a way that doesn't cost you a thing, please go on to Apple Podcasts and review us. The more 5 stars
you can also review us on Spotify
podcasts.
Podcasts.
Go on your list, and the more likely we are to be recommended to other people. So please take a minute, go leave us a 5-star review on Apple. Ain't that right, Kat?
Yeah. Click those 5 stars.
Yep. We also like it if you leave us little notes. They're great. We appreciate them.
As long as they're not mean.
Yeah. Also, no mean names. That's hurtful. We gave us 1 star, somebody else gave us 2 stars, and no explanations. Rude. It's probably because Kat sounds like a chipmunk.
Yeah.
Man, that tie back.
Constructive criticism, but just don't be like a fuck face.
Dude, we got really easily insulted.
You know, we should do a thing where if we get like a certain amount of like new patrons in a month, that I get to do a singing episode.
Actually, that was something we were considering doing. Let us know if you're interested. We were considering setting up a PayPal link on our website where you could do a one-time donation, be it $10, $20, $500. We would really like you. But you will look for some sort of like really extra perk, like Kat singing a voicemail recording for you, or just singing your favorite song in general, or me doing a voice, or something wild and crazy. But that's something that we are considering doing. If you would be interested in donating to something like that, with a one-time donation for a reward, please let us know. Let us know.
I think
how
Patreon
much
eventually
you
did end up making that an option, but long after we were.
I
didn't have pink eye, I had a sty. There's a difference.
Okay, that I need.
Hey, I'm not the one with the lazy eye, muggle.
I only have 2 lazy eyes. They change.
Okay, so we need to end this because it's past my bedtime.
Rage.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Fire, Whiskey, and Honey.
A special thank you to Shivani for allowing us to read your story.
You know, it's weird. For a second, I was like, oh, I'll just give her a call. She's,
You can find us
not
on
gonna
Instagram
answer.
at FWH Pod,
Which fucking
and on
blows,
Twitter at FWH Podcast.
and on our website, FWHpod.com.
If you enjoy this podcast and would like to support and get extra content, please support us on Patreon and review us on Apple Podcasts.
Thank you to those who support us already. We wouldn't be here without you.
Okay, so this is something I have to do. Cool.
Firewhisky Friday.
I'm gonna sit here. I had a really big breakfast that made my stomach upset, and now it's digested, and now my stomach is upset. I hate everything. Yeah, also I've been an absolute recluse the last forever. So yeah, don't
She'd essentially been kidnapped.
Oh, echo pause.
To remember it correctly, the wand was sitting on the bookshelf just inside her bedroom.
Guess I was partly into that one. Yeah, we'll do that one another time. Oh, that one's only 45 minutes long. That one's not bad, but I think I need to go lie down, take a nappy, maybe take my meds, because I haven't taken them in a few days. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Anyway, cheers. Thank you to everybody who joined. I know I wasn't exceptionally verbose this time, or terribly entertaining, but I want to get through the show. I don't know if I'll get through it this year, but I would like to ideally get it through it this year. So, yeah. And, you know, now that I can't remember if I've told you guys everything, but in the last year, I went on some new meds. Literally none of them agreed with me, and then I came off of everything. And it sucked donkey dick. It was a very unpleasant few months, and frankly, being completely unmedicated since Christmas has also not been pleasant. But I have to go talk to the doctors and get. So it's sharing time now. Basically, I've talked to doctors and been like, hey, so I think maybe this is what's going on, and they're like, that sounds great, let's try. And then I'd be like, or maybe it's this. And most of the times they agreed, because it was nothing like, you know, super crazy, like I think I have brain cancer, no pun intended, or no, anyway, I was not referring to cat. Anyway, but like things like PMDD, ADHD, depression, all that kind of crap. And they were like, yes, all of that makes sense. But they just kept throwing meds at me until I was like, this is clearly not working. I don't know what the fuck my baseline is anymore. I don't even know if I need meds. I do need meds. But we're not going on anything else until I get diagnosed with and determine, is it just depression? Is it borderline personality disorder? Is it bipolar? Is it, you know, whatever? But we don't know. Like, we've been, you know, throwing darts at a board trying to figure it out, but nobody actually knows. So I will be hanging out with a diagnostician for 3 hours come May, and they will finally figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. I've had the genetic testing, so we also learned that most of the meds I was on weren't going to work on me anyway. Explains why Adderall didn't work. My body does not break down the secondary medication, only the first one. SSRIs do not mix well with me. SNRIs made me very much not want to wake up every day. But yeah, so you know, it's been a month. It's been a year. And then, you know, you add to that the fact that my best friend died, and I've got a lot of shit going on in various parts of my family. I've got a kid who's starting fucking kindergarten in August, which I'm not ready for. But there's a lot, and yeah, it's been a lot. So I will try to be on here more. And I think maybe that'll help with mental health, and I also just maybe when I get some energy back, maybe I'll try and do a podcast. Hannah Beth and I have talked about maybe doing one about Dungeon Crawler Carl, but that would require all of us to have our shit together. But anywho, it's been fun. I'll see you guys next time. I'm gonna go take a nappy because I need one. But cheers. Thanks for those of you who joined. Thanks for those of you watching it after the fact. And don't forget to subscribe, because the more subscribers we get, the more cool stuff we get to do on YouTube. So, cheers.